I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Stuck. Got me stuck. Stuck. Got me. Dum 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 dum. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker, the yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. That one felt good. His 19th home run of the year. It's 1-0.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now batting Tim Locastro. And that's in there for strike one. Wainwright winds and fires. And there's the strike. Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, He may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young award. Then, of course, there's that curveball. That one misses in the dirt.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
Wainwright is ready and fires. And he walked him.
Oh, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Locastro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-1. Wainwright comes set, fires, foul ball. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now it's even up. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent.
Fair ball. Locastro around second, headed for third. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 1, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Runner leads away at second, and that's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Here's a 1-1, and it's fouled away. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals coming up. Back here in St. Louis, and today's starting pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Bottom of the first, Tommy Edman at the plate. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a 2-1 on the way. Upstairs.
Grade 1.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there.
Stay out of the double play.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
One now. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses way outside. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Edman around third. 1 run is in. Here comes Goldie around third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like Red Sox Yankees. You don't leave one for the other in free agency. And for Wilson Contreras.
And he can't come up with it.
Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one's in there, 0-1. Now a rip into left center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Batting fifth.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Lugan Baker. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two on, two outs. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Mendick drifts towards it, and the inning is over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked done blown up.
Back here in St. Louis, top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Danny Mendick. The wind and the pitch. That one is upstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Rafael Ortega stands in. And a foul ball.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Mendick on at first, nobody out. And it's even up. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's inside. Runner at first with no outs here. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Wainwright, a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there and gone. A 2-run homer, his first homer of the year. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Jonathan Arauz. First offering misses the mark.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Here comes a pitch. That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He led off the game with a home run. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Tim Locastro up now for the Mets. A walk and a run scored his first time. And misses inside. To third. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time, boy. You need to stop. Asking me 21.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Fermin. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes...
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Taylor Motter next up for the Cardinals. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Let's send this guy to the shout.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. No outs. Runner on second. Got it by him for the K.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here comes Tommy Edman. He walked and came around to score his first time up. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they trail by 1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Doubled his first time up. Arenado tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Goldie off of first with 2 away. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. Back after this on the show.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams.
On to the 3rd inning, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Ball 1 low.
No, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the bat.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. And the right-hander deals. That one lifted to left. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
2 outs,
Alvarez.
base is empty. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. On the ground. Whips it to first. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Cardinals 3. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And strike 1 to the catcher. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Left fielder,
Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. O'Neill in his 5th season hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And now 1-2. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
The right fielder, number 1, Jeff McNeil.
The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's to third. Arenado to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Danny Mendick up now for the Mets. Singled and scored his first time. Off the plate, 1-0. And he deals to the left side, but it is well fouled. The pitch. And now the count is even. And down on strikes he goes. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next for New York, Rafael Ortega. He's already homered in this one. In there for strike 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Lucan Baker. Lucchesi back to work. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Wastes no time there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Taylor Motter, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a little bit low.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. But the game is tied as the run comes in.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Ortega going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On to the top of the 5th we go, and we are tied 4-4. back here at the ballpark. Top five, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jonathan Arauz. And a pitch. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Brandon.
And now the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Clips the corner. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And here is Tim Locastro. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Late swing fouled off. Tied at 4. On the ground out to short. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. This game's all tied at 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And now the lefty.
Ball 2. 2 balls. No strike.
Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Down to third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carlos Carrasco, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Gott getting loose as well. Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And that's outside. And the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Got him! And that's the first out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Wilson Contreras getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. There's a strike. And that's outside.
1 strike.
And now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left field. Locastro drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joey Lucchesi done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Carlos Carrasco.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Come on, St. Louis!
That one's in there. 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering misses. 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. We're through 5, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Palante, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
That one missed. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground to third.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Adam Wainwright will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Casey Lawrence. He's been so good against lefties. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Ripped into center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now Francisco Alvarez. And the 1-0. And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. And now it's filled up. Jeff McNeil up next for the Mets. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now the right fielder, Jeff McNeil. There's a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Alonso on third. Lindor over at second. Alvarez on at first with nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Here's the second baseman, Danny Mendez. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
21.
They say you win. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right-hander kick steals. And that's ripped for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's now 5-4.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Rafael Ortega in the air out towards left center. O'Neill makes the play. Runner tags for home. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jonathan Arauz up now for the Mets.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. 2 outs. And that one wrapped foul. The next pitch misses. Full count now. Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
So now 3-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Cardinals 4. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. The pitch. Carrasco, in his 12th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Strike 2. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Line drive, and that's just foul. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
No, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
And now, Lucan Baker. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that one sliced foul. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Down the left field line, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Taylor Motter next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to the left. Oh, look at the stop to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andre Palante.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Back to the top of the Mets order, Brandon Nimmo digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Walker calls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Tim.
So digging in, Tim Locastro. Liner picked on the hop at first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in, Pete Alonso, 1 for 3. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3 true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
First pitch, and he just misses. That's in there. The wind of the pitch. Out to short, Goldie. Now a jump throw, and he's safe at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
So a man aboard. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Francisco Lindor takes him deep, his 23rd of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses inside, ball one. And there's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Here's a 3-0. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now an 8-4 score. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Well, come on, dance a little, said, come on, kiss a little, so there's something about the way you look tonight. Well, come on, baby, dance a little over tonight.
Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Tommy Edman. And he deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. And ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner at second, nobody out. And there's the strike. The pitch. The other way. And base hit. Here comes Edman around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 8-5.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Nolan Arenado will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. The throw to second, over to Alonso, double play.
Now batting, catcher, Lucchesi.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Wilson Contreras. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Phil Bickford comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Two outs, nobody on. Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
On the corner for a strike. So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Cardinals 6. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the right fielder, Jeff McNeil. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
Jeff McNeil.
The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen. Number 34 getting ready to go. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
The batter, number 50.
Now it's the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Let's go, Cardinals.
First pitch is in the dirt. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 9-6.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Rafael Ortega. In there, and it's 0-1. Romero throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
This to third. Tosses to first, and they got him. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. O'Neill puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 9-6. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sam Coonrod.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And the pitch. Knocks it down. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The first baseman,
Lucan Baker next up for the Cardinals. Way outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Out to center. Ortega pulls that one down, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
the second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Fermin. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Next one off the plate inside, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Out in front and foul to the left side. The wind to kick the pitch. In the air out to center. Ortega settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Cardinals 6. Number 34 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now it's the DH, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. Knocks it down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Man at first. Here's the left fielder, Tim Locastro. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Nimmo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there he goes. On the ground at first. Slides, but it gets by him.
Couple of singles back-to-back. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So they're at the corners now. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Kicks and deals. And it's strike two. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Runners on the corners, no outs. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. In the air, right field. And that takes care of Alonso. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 10-6.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Lucchesi on the run. That's hard hit on the line. O'Neill calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Come on, Cardinals, come on.
Lucchesi on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. And a foul ball left side. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Contreras gets it to first. Out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 10 and the Cardinals 6. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Taylor Motter. Coonrod back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Coonrod, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The wind of the pitch.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Hard hit right side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the 7th,
Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting.
Just
The
kept
third
it simple.
baseman.
Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals.
Pulling the trees and man, I wanna be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame is. Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane is. Read it on my tombstone, dude wasn't playing, written with exclamations. Yeah, la la la.
Ground ball right side and foul ball.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And now the 0-1 and downstairs. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.